Caught on video, a routine moment on the street suddenly turned into chaos. A woman using her phone became the target of a bold thief who rushed in and snatched the device before trying to escape. But instead of freezing, the victim made a split-second decision. She threw the phone away. The move forced the thief to stop and chase it, buying her precious seconds. She fought back, drawing attention to the crime. Within moments, nearby drivers and local residents rushed in. The escape route disappeared. Surrounded and overwhelmed, the thief was cornered by the crowd. What began as a quick grab ended in public accountability, powered by quick thinking, courage, and collective action. It was late at night, a quiet street, a woman walking alone. Then a car slowed beside her. In a flash, a man jumped out and rushed toward her, intent clear, distance closing fast. A robbery was about to unfold, but he made one fatal miscalculation. The woman didn't freeze. She didn't scream. She stepped back, drew her firearm, and aimed. Hands steady, eyes locked. The moment the attacker saw the gun, everything stopped. Two armed thugs charged at a young woman, weapons raised, shouting demands as they closed in on her. For a split second, it looked hopeless. Then everything changed. Out of nowhere, a car came speeding toward the scene, not to flee, but to intervene. The driver swerved straight into the unfolding robbery, forcing the attackers to scatter in shock. The plan collapsed instantly. The robbers didn't take a single item. In their panic, they abandoned their own motorbike and ran for their lives. A terrifying robbery was unfolding in plain sight. An armed suspect cornered a couple at gunpoint, barking orders and demanding cash. With no way out and a weapon inches away, the victims complied, stuffing money into a plastic bag tossed toward them, fearing the worst. Then, an unexpected detail changed everything. Nearby, a man appeared helpless, crawling on the ground as if injured. The robber noticed him, but dismissed him, overconfident, distracted. That moment was all it took. It was a normal day inside the restaurant until chaos exploded through the door. Two armed robbers stormed in, guns drawn, shouting threats as terrified diners froze in their seats. Phones and wallets were demanded. Panic spread in seconds. But the robbery didn't unfold as planned. An off-duty police officer inside the restaurant recognized the threat and acted. He fired a warning shot, disrupting the attack. One of the robbers was quickly subdued and arrested. The second suspect reacted desperately. In a last-ditch move, he grabbed a customer and took them hostage, triggering a tense and dangerous standoff. Moments later, police forces and restaurant staff coordinated their response, overpowering the attacker and rescuing the hostage without serious injury. What looked like an ordinary moment on a busy city street suddenly turned into a scene straight out of an action movie. Two armed men on a motorbike moved in fast, targeting an elderly man and a young woman. A gun was raised. Valuables were demanded. The robbery appeared inevitable. Then everything changed. A black car screeched to a halt, cutting off the attackers and shielding the victims. One robber panicked and fled instantly. The other made a reckless choice, turning his gun toward the driver. In a split second, the driver's girlfriend drew her own firearm. Her calm, decisive reaction flipped the balance of power, sending the armed thief into a frantic retreat. The couple didn't stop there. Working together, they chased the robbers, determined to recover what was stolen and put an end to the attack. One bold intervention, one robbery shattered, and a stark reminder that courage and readiness can stop violence even in broad daylight. They wouldn't let him go. Even after abandoning his motorbike and running for his life, the two robbers kept coming, armed, relentless, closing the distance with every step. There was nowhere left to run. Cornered and out of options, the man made a split-second decision. He drew his weapon and fired in self-defense. In an instant, the roles reversed. The hunters froze, then scattered. What began as a ruthless pursuit collapsed into chaos, fear, and retreat. One desperate chase, one critical moment, and a reminder that when escape is impossible, survival may demand action. The low hum of an ordinary shopping day was shattered in seconds when three armed robbers stormed into a supermarket, guns raised, shouting demands for anything of value. In their chaotic rush, they grabbed whatever they could, even a bunch of ripe bananas. Then the plan unraveled. One of the robbers lunged at a man wearing a black t-shirt, unaware he had chosen the worst possible target. In a split second, the man fought back, grabbing the attacker and sending him stumbling away in shock. Adrenaline took over. He spun, charged the second robber, and then tackled the third to the ground, stopping the assault almost single-handedly. The sudden resistance stunned the group and drew immediate attention from nearby shoppers. Moments later, others stepped in, helping restrain one of the suspects until police arrived and made the arrest. A bold armed robbery attempt in broad daylight was brought to an abrupt end thanks to the courage of ordinary citizens. Surveillance footage shows two hooded suspects trying to force a man out of his car, threatening him, and demanding his watch and other valuables. The situation escalated quickly, appearing to favor the attackers. Then the momentum shifted. Two men suddenly rushed in without hesitation, confronting the robbers head-on. Their decisive intervention caught the suspects off guard, shattering their confidence and forcing them to flee the scene in panic.